Alright, so I'm just going to show some quick etymology breakdowns, phonics breakdowns, different connections. So just some interesting things to take note of. Anyway, so we're going to look at and if you don't know what means or how it goes back, well, then you haven't really done enough homework. Again, there's so many different ways to take it, but let's just do some, just for the literalists, this is ancient, this goes back, it's ancient city. I'm not going to read all this stuff, so, but there it is, here, I'll show you. So, city in Babel, where Abraham's family came. So there's a lot of different things with The root means light or to give light. It's like the original fire. It's like primitive, earliest origin, light, fire. All these different things can mean if you hear earth, and ether, theos, so fire gods, the ether. There's all these different ways to call it. So, reality, L-I-D. Oh, let me back up here. So, now, why am I bringing all this up? Just giving you a quick breakdown of I'm not going to read all this different stuff, masculine, meaning flame. So, just look into it. There's a lot of stuff with okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out some of this guy's work. He breaks everything down nicely. There's other people too. He's not the only one, but okay. So anyway, now if you know the letter U, it looks like a V, and then like during the late Middle Ages, two forms of V developed, which were both used for its ancestor U and modern V. Okay, so so the U and the V is interchangeable. Okay, and you can look that up too. The U and the V is interchangeable. Not only that, but just the phonics. If you want to get a good breakdown on phonics, then here I'll show you where to go for some a good phonics breakdown. And then I'll get back to what I was talking about. Okay. Go to Kate's writing page. And there's a whole bunch of cool things to read here. Hooked by Phonics, that explains it. All these really explain all kind of... You should read all these things. It's a very, very enlightening and eye-opening. Phoenician spells. Let's see, where am I looking for, really, though? Phoenician starter kit, okay? So, and there's another one down here too. Phoenician to Phoenician how-to guide. So, any of those will take you right to the stuff that breaks down all the different phonics codes, all the different letters. Just gives you a little taste of all of that. So, back to the U. So, the U and the V are interchangeable, okay? Now, where am I going with this? Now, which is like the original fire, it goes way back, all kind of different things with okay? So, you think of it as like the original, the origin, you take that U and you make it the V, and then you have a VR, and what is VR? You type in VR, what are you going to get? You're going to get virtual reality, So, and this is the fake, version that they're trying to give birth to when you think of the big picture of everything. If you know about artificial intelligence, okay, and you just type, there's so much stuff on artificial intelligence just on Wikipedia alone. It's like literally, it's just like one of the longest. Anyway, so there's that, and you got this D-Wave computer. That's just pulling information out of whatever, and they talk about, it's pretty twisted what they talk about, it says demon upside down. So again, everything breaks down. There's people that have done videos and stuff on this. It all connects, and it's pretty pretty mind-blowing. And then you got other stuff like Disney's Magic Bench with this AI when you sit down just pops out of nowhere and all this or AR, sorry, whatever. So all that stuff going on, this virtual reality stuff is being pushed, big time right now. So they're giving birth to the, microchipping people, all this different stuff that's coming out. They're trying to give birth to this, artificial intelligence here, so it'd be the fake version of with the VR, so these works suggest that immersive virtual reality can create body transfer illusions capable of influencing how humans respond to different circumstances. Okay. No. Okay. So anyway, just give you that little background. So ancient Earth, ether, the land of again, primitive, early origin, light, fire. Okay, U, which is also a divine masculine intent, or the universal symbol for electricity, and electricity is actually female, so it can actually it's both. It's both, and the V is life, which is again. So and Ver. Oh, where am I going with this? Yeah, virtual reality. Okay, Ver can mean fur, can mean fire, and is fire. Fjord in other languages is flower. Again, blooming. Birthing. VR, virtual reality. Virtual, and I did some quick little etymology breakdowns. There's plenty more you can do. This is just to give you an example. Chual, or Ver, which means truth. Chu, L, Lucifer, light, the mundane light, electricity. Virtue, L, okay. Fire to hell, virtuel, fire to hell. Veer to hell, virtual, veer to hell. Fear to all. V, like urchin. U, like a sheep. All, V, you all. Yeah. Virtual, fire tool, virtual, fertile. Oh, I didn't put that one in. Yeah, fertile. Virtual, hurt you all. Yeah, we're living in a hurt you all reality, if you haven't noticed. All these ways they're trying to kill us and slow us down. I mean, we're literally living in a hurt you all reality. Be hurt you all reality. Hurt you all real ID. Ra'el iti. ID. Iti. Okay, condition or quality of being a slave. State of condition. Quality of being. What the adjective describes. Personal identity. ID, legal name, mark of the beast. Virtual real ID, Ra'el ID, the heart of Lucifer, the quality of being Lucifer's heart, reeling you in, hurting you all. Okay? So, and there's that. So, and then when we flip it into a more benevolent version, you could say, then virtual reality, well, dispelled their bull crap, and we got Vi-R-2-R reality, fire Taurus, or a Taurus field, Taurus creation, back to basically. Basically back to okay. Vi, life, R, Ro, spirit breath, Tu, like to be Av, not to not be named. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look that up. R, or Ra in the mirror. Again, Ra, heart. Ari, Aries, most high. T, Latin, meaning you, nothing sweeter than you. Or T can mean truth. Or it can mean a friggin' crucifix. Anyway, until again, that's all I got. Just a couple little quick connections, just breakdowns with and VR, with the U and the V, and virtual reality and all this technology they're pushing now, and how they're literally trying to assimilate everybody into into this virtual reality. You know, the AI will not be on your side. The AI, it's not factoring in. You think all the data that we're feeding the AI systems and the, you know, because everything we put in electronically is being fed back to this. So, and it's literally learning from us and pulling all this information in. So, but it's not factoring in the real truth. It's you know, because it can only go on statistics and information and all this left brain bullcrap. So the true human form, you know, the true life that we really represent, and that we are, it's not going to be you know, equated or transferred into their data, because it's literally everybody. You think of it, most people are totally brainwashed and mind controlled, and they're running on programs, and so they're not even the real them when they're putting in this data unknowingly. So the computer's collecting all this data from all these fake, basically fake statistics, fake information, programmed information of people that don't even know who they are, what's going on. So it's like false. It's got a bunch of false data. So literally in its eye, or in its view, it's looking at the humans a totally different way than what we really are. So I mean, you know, fuck. Anyway, be safe out there, and you know, let's just keep plugging away and know that we're protected. And you know, if you don't believe in God or a higher source, then you know you're gonna be screwed. You know, you don't want to be on the wrong side, because things have been ramping up, and if you're not aware, if you're choosing to be nescient, you know. Well, not nescient. If you're choosing to be ignorant, I should say. Sorry about that. And there's no longer any nescience, you know. So go watch Mark Passio for that. But anyway, I'm rambling now, so that means it's time to get off of here. You know, so virtual reality. All right. Take care.